This is a project on change blindness by Briar, Sigler, and Caitlyn Brown. I hope that you all enjoy. What is change blindness? Change blindness is a psychological phenomenon studied within cognitive psychology. It has been defined by Daniel J. Simmons and Michael S. Ambinder within the scholarly article Change Blindness, Theory and Consequences, as the tendency to not notice large changes to visual scenes. It expresses the limitations of the brain in encoding and recalling visual input by preventing the detection of very obvious differences in the environment. Research on change blindness. Research has been conducted on change blindness in order to understand just how prominent and effective it really is in preventing people from seeing obvious changes. Melissa Beck, Daniel Levin, and Bonnie Angelone write about their study on change blindness and the overconfidence that many people have in assuming that they would not fall victim to change blindness in their research article Change Blindness Blindness, Beliefs about the Roles of Intention and Seeing Complexity in Change Detection. The results of this study did find that the participants did not fully understand just how change blindness works and how susceptible they are to it. The following clip is Briar and I watching a Flickr task. The video that we viewed for this project is the YouTube video Change Blindness, the Flickr Task, and Sensory Memory, OK Science by OK Science. We watched from 5 minutes and 3 seconds to 5 minutes and 37 seconds.
So a Flickr test is a rapid progression of photos. It has a photo, a black screen, and then the same photo with one change. It demonstrates change blindness in that you're often unable to see what the change is, or it takes you a while to figure out what it is.
Okay. Something changed.
Did you see it?
No. I thought I did and I was wrong. Stop.
I can't tell. I don't see anything. Maybe it's...
Oh wait,
Do you see it?
maybe. Switch again? No. I thought a shirt was changing colors.
From orange to orange.
No, like this little green
the
bit.
undershirt.
Oh my god.
In order to further understand change blindness and see it in action, Caitlyn and I conducted an in-person study to see whether college students could detect a huge change occurring right in front of them. We used 6 participants and 2 Confederates who were in the experimentation. The 2 Confederates are pictured here. Caitlyn and I told the 6 participants that they were a part of a survey that was being conducted as a part of our cognitive psychology class, which gave us freedom from subject bias. The study began with the participant entering the experimentation setting, where either Caitlyn or I sat with Confederate 1. Once the Confederate ensured the participant had seen them, they would leave to go use the restroom. Caitlyn and I would then explain the survey that the participants believed they would be taking, and we waited around 2 minutes for Confederate number 2 to arrive. Caitlyn and I welcomed Confederate 2 as if they were Confederate number 1 returning from the bathroom. If the participant did not immediately announce they saw the change in the Confederates, we would begin to conduct the pretend survey. We allowed another 2 minutes to pass before Confederate number 1 returned to the scene, and the point of the experiment was disclosed. Once the experimentation was completed, we debriefed each participant. We explained what had just occurred, which was change blindness, and we explained what change blindness was, and then we collected the data and whether they noticed the change or not. Consent was given by each participant for use of their data and video consent. The following are clips from the said study.
I think I need to go to the bathroom. Of course. I'll be right back. Of course. Okay, yeah, I'll be back in a second.
So what class is this for?
It's for cognitive psychology.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Questions are very unhinged. They're just very kind of rando. Just so you don't know what the point of the survey is, and then we'll disclose at the end once we have you've answered all the questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys, you're good. All right.
My question is much more fun. What's your favorite type of cheese?
American problem?
Ooh, okay. I'm very glad that all of our answers have been different.
Yeah.
Especially with the cheese question.
I'm not.
All right. This is what the survey or the experiment is actually about. It's about change blindness. Have you ever heard of that? Okay, so it's a phenomenon where we're unable to see very obvious changes that occur in our environment. So the first girl who was here was Stacy. She said she had to go to the bathroom. She left, and Sydney came back. Did you notice it at all?
Okay.
Thank you.
Chris, you walked up. I was like, I thought I was so confused. Okay.
They're like, wait, why is there
Why
two
did
of
you
them?
go to the bathroom real quick? I'll be right back. Okay.
Bathroom. Oh my gosh.
Hello. I'm Caitlyn.
Nice to meet you. I'm Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. You guys are roommates? Survey. They're very random questions on purpose,
Yeah.
Okay.
so that you can't tell what the survey's about.
Yeah.
So we don't want our data to be like skewed because you like know what it is.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There she is.
3 o'clock.
Alright.
How do you handle stress? Not well.
That's why he's anxious right now.
Think about that, right? Direct your attention to this.
Whoa, crazy.
So these are all fake questions, obviously. They don't actually matter.
Okay.
So we were demonstrating something called change blindness, which is a phenomenon where you won't be able to see like very obvious change in your environment. So we had Sydney was here first, and then we stopped her out for Stacy.
Did you notice that? At all? A different person?
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Do you feel pranked?
Get wrecked. Oh, hang out one second. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah. So we're just gonna hang out until she gets back.
Okay.
I'm Briar, by the way.
Hi, nice to meet you. Very random because we wanted to make sure that you guys didn't know what the thing was about.
I don't know what the thing is about.
That's why we went.
Yeah.
You never know.
There she is.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm
Do you,
nervous.
it's gonna be okay, I promise. Do you want to start asking the first one?
I feel like I'm not even like from
Oh, sorry.
so just next semester.
Yes,
So
I'm
I'm
sorry.
graduating, so I'm transferring. So
Okay.
I would like to say, is this what the?
This is what's actually going on. So in the middle of it, we obviously switched people. Did you guys happen to notice this?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of noticed.
Okay. We'll take it kind of.
I kind of noticed.
Yeah. So our project's on change blindness and how like.
Love that.
Thank
I
you.
could tell you were like giving me a look.
Yeah.
You're like,
When you first got it, I was like, she was wearing earrings.
oh my gosh, you gotta take them out.
Of the 6 participants, 3 of them failed to recognize the change in Confederates, 2 were unsure about what was going on, and 1 immediately knew about the change. This means that 50% of our sample experienced change blindness, 33.3% were confused and second-guessed themselves, and 16.7% did not experience change blindness. What was your guys' experience like being the Confederates in this experiment?
So I was definitely nervous, but it was a cool experience and we kind of had to learn as we go. The first girl, I mean, she was a psych major, so benefit of the doubt there. She noticed that my earrings were, that Stacy didn't have any, and I had like a bigger earring with like a little gem on them. So we had to alter that, and I took out my earrings, and so it was just interesting to see how like the certain things that people would pick up on.
Yes, yeah, just adapting to like the circumstances. Like one guy was on his phone when he walked up, and so I had to be a little more obvious about I'm leaving. Bye.
Notice.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for participating. These are the resources used within this project. Thank you for watching.